With Sonic 3 being around the corner and 2 post-credit scenes confirmed, who will be in the post-credits for Sonic 3? And yes, this is my second channel and where I talk about the Sonic cinematic universe and whatever I want to talk about, but enough of that, let's get straight into it. But before I begin, if any of you have seen the early screenings for Sonic 3, please do not spoil in the comments down below. Thank you very much. Now, before we begin, I just want to theorize as to why there's 2 post-credit scenes. What if the first post-credit scene confirms that a character will be in Sonic 4, whereas the second one actually confirms the big bad for the entire Sonic cinematic universe? If that does end up being the case, I hope that the big bad for Sonic cinematic universe will be Mephiles the Dark, considering Iblis was mentioned with the whole Friends of Disaster stuff and Knuckles, so yeah. Now let us theorize which characters will be in the first post-credit scene for Sonic 3. The anticipated female hedgehog Amy could possibly make her appearance in the post-credit scene for Sonic 3. Now you're wondering, how would she appear? The same way Tails did, but that begs the question, why? We found out why Tails came to Earth in the second movie, and that is to warn Sonic about Knuckles, so we could find out why she arrived in Sonic 4. Add on, the actress Tika Sumter, aka Maddie, always foreshadows a character based on the clothes she's wearing. Yeah, you heard me right. Now prove it. In Sonic 1, she was wearing an orange dress, and in the post-credit scenes for that movie, we saw Tails. In Sonic 2, she was wearing a black jacket and a red shirt, and in the post-credit scene for that movie, we saw Shadow. And I guess what she's wearing? Pink. So she could tease Amy in the post-credit scene. The second candidate is Cream the Rabbit. Yeah, you heard me right. Cream the Rabbit. The only reason why I mention or bring her up is the Sonic 3 Funko Pops by Regal showcasing Cream. Now the last candidate and the one that makes the most sense to appear is metalsonic. As we know, Eggman has Sonic Squill, and whenever Eggman has Sonic Squill, he does something with it. In Sonic 1, he uses it to power his machines, making it the same speed as Sonic. In Sonic 2, he uses it to escape the Mushroom Planet, only for it to alert Knuckles to his whereabouts. Now once again he obtains Sonic Squill. This time, however, I theorize that he'll use it to build metalsonic, but here is a twist. Shadow Squill will also be used to build metalsonic, because in the December 20th Christmas teaser for Sonic 3 we see Gerald with Shadow Squill, and I theorize Gerald will give Ivo Shadow Squill, and that along with Sonic Squill will be utilized to make metalsonic. Now you're probably wondering about Silver and why I did not include him. Well, because he should not be in Sonic 4, and it's all thanks to the villain formula that Paramount uses where the bad guy turns good. We've seen this with Knuckles, and we'll probably see this with Shadow. And if Silver is in the post-credit scene, he'll most likely turn good as well at the end of Sonic 4. Hence why I think Paramount should not introduce him in the post-credit scene for Sonic 3, but rather in the post-credit scene for Sonic 4, setting him up as the big bad for Sonic 5. Or hear me out, they could give him a completely different reason to be a villain. And I'll give you an example. Silver witnessed Sonic destroying his world when in reality it was either Dark Sonic or Metal Sonic, and then he goes back in time to stop the events from happening. That's all I got for this video. I can't wait for Sonic 3 to be released, and I'll see y'all in the next one.